Hello everyone, this is Moira Stewart and welcome to the final part of the Grand National Challenge for 2015, where I am going to show you the last step that you need to do in order to guarantee yourself a profit on this year's race. So a quick little tutorial video to talk you through some of the finer points. But first of all, thank you very much for getting involved. I've really enjoyed the messages, the questions, the interaction that you've all been sending over Facebook and little bits on Twitter as well. It's nice to finally be at the end and be able to show you something, something positive and profitable. I hope you'll learn lessons from this, so that you can enjoy a summer of sports betting by continuing to trade in this way and guarantee yourself some healthy returns. Now, this is my first go using one of these little desktop capture tools, so apologies if the quality is a little bit off, but hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So first things first then, a few weeks ago I asked you to download this little program here, BetAngel Basic. So let's get cracking and open that up. And I could spend an absolute lifetime talking you through the different features in BetAngel. I'm not going to because we don't need them at this stage. I'll just type in my login details. Please try not to guess what Donkey Wasp might mean or refer to. That's my username for this, and you won't get it. Unless your name's Rich Hill, in which case you might get it. But anyway, here is BetAngel. Now this is the basic version, the free version that I asked you to download. BetAngel Basic will do absolutely everything that we need it to do for this little task. I do normally use the Pro version, which has got extra features, which you can see here are greyed out. The offset ticks, blah blah blah, the auto staking as well. They're features that the paid for version of BetAngel will do for you, but in this instance we don't need those. So I've got this version of BetAngel so that I can see exactly what you will see. Now once it's open, we need to choose our market. So go up here to File, select Market, and we need to get into the anti-post area of BetAngel by anti-post GB. We'll see Aintree the 11th of April, and just have to scroll down a fraction to the Grand National, and we'll switch to that market, please. Now there are 85 horses still declared for the National, so that's why it's saying it will take a long time to load up, but it won't, don't worry. Right, here we are. This is the market for the Grand National. Now what you're looking at here is a bit like the back end of Betfair. This is where Betfair will show you the market depth with all your back bet opportunities, and over here the market depth for your lay bet opportunities. Now we don't need to worry about this at this stage because we've already done our staking. These are the numbers that we would automatically stake if we were using BetAngel. However, we've already done that in Betfair by backing the horses that we chose and laying off the horses once the prices had come in a little bit. So what you're looking at over here is, let's use Shut the Front Door as the example because that's the favourite and we've got a good market on that one. We backed Shut the Front Door at quite a high price and we managed to lay him off at quite a low price. This locks in a profit for us, so that if Shut the Front Door wins the race, we will be guaranteed this £104. That is a green number, which means we're in profit 104. Now if Rocky Creek wins the race, we will be minus £10 overall for all the bets we've placed on this race. Now that £10 actually represents Trust and Times, who was one of the horses that we backed and ended up being withdrawn from the race. So I was hoping that that would be a zero, but as it happens, we do have the minus 10 that we need to take care of, but that's no problem. You'll see from scrolling down the market, there's God's Me Judge. We didn't do quite as well on him. We managed to get a lock-in of 20. But all these red numbers would represent a loss if the race happens now and that particular horse wins. The worst possible result for us would be Union East, who unfortunately his price climbed rather than contracted. That was a bad call by me. I apologise for that. So if Union East wins the race at the moment, we'd lose £39. However, we're all right. We don't have to worry about that. But we don't want to risk losing that £10 because there's all these other horses here as I scroll down, and that's far too much exposure. Now what BetAngel will do on our behalf is it will take this £104, it will calculate via all of these odds and these percentages the volume of money that has been placed. Don't worry yourself with these, but this essentially tells you where the money is going. This 120.9% means there is more money available to be backed than there is to be laid. There is a surplus of lay money out there at the moment, which is why the prices are coming in, essentially, because people can't lay at the price they want to, so they have to bring the prices in order to get their bets matched. Again, that's all extra stuff for another day, another lesson. But this is the column that we're most interested in, the trade profits. What we can do here, if we hover over there, it says close trade for this predicted profit. Now do not click that. Do not click. In fact, I should have started this video by saying don't click anything until I tell you to. But hopefully you've just listened carefully. I just want to demonstrate, or rather explain rather than demonstrate. If we close this trade for that predicted profit, it means that we will lose all of these reds will become zeros. And that's okay, because if Shut the Front Door wins, we get that much. If Balthazar King wins, we get that much. If Druid's Nephew wins, we get nothing. Now that's okay, because that would mean it's a risk-free situation. We're not risking any money. However, we're not guaranteeing a profit either. What we want to do is take this money and essentially hedge it across all of these wonderful numbers over here. Now, guys on the stock market use software very much like BetAngel to hedge their bets, hedge fund managers. This is what they're doing, but instead of stocks and shares, we've got horses. It's as simple as that. Now the magic button is this one here, the green button. It's so good that this feature is available in the basic version, because if you were ever to pay for Pro, you would be paying for that green button. I'm a little reluctant to press it straight away, because then you'll see what happens. But anyway, when ticked, this option will cause the close trade buttons to automatically green up. Now what green up means is that we take this money, the profits, and we spread them across all of the different options. So here we go, I'm going to do it. I'm going to press green, and there we go. Every single box down this column will now read £17.52. That number is liable to change, but only a matter of pence. So what you can see as we scroll down all the entries for the Grand National is that regardless of who wins, we will claim £17.52 profit. Now in order to lock that in, I just need you to hover over here and click. It will go nuts for a little bit. There we go. Now what that's done is it's locked in this profit of £17.47. You see over here the numbers are showing £7 something. That's simply because the bets have not been filled in the market. They will be though, so don't worry. Like I say, you scroll down here, you'll see all of the money that we've got stacked up. We absolutely cannot lose on the Grand National now. So there you have it. Back high, lay low, and green it up. Tick the button, click the box, and watch your numbers. Now, these numbers will go up to £17, 47, 52, 55, so on and so forth. That might take a couple of days, probably by the end of the weekend, for all those bets to have been matched. Now, I was hoping that number would be much bigger. However, I've decided to close the challenge early for reasons I'll explain in my next post. But for the time being, congratulations, you have just guaranteed yourself a profit on this year's Grand National. Considering we started with £50, we'll get all that £50 back plus profit. It will be this 17. So what's that? 37% profit over one transaction. If you think of it in terms of percentage rather than actual profit, you'll see just how lucrative and profitable this system can be. I don't like calling it a system. It's not a system. It's just a way of betting and laying to guarantee yourself a profit. If you can hear the little jingle jangle bell in the background, that's my pet budgerigar, Wilf, who's very happy that we've all locked a profit. I have to end the video now because I'm hitting the 10-minute video limit and it will cut me off. But there you go, congratulations. I hope you've enjoyed it. And sit back, count your money, and enjoy the race, risk-free. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.